Alright, welcome to Dirty Dog Garage. We're going to be installing these 14-inch ape hangers on my 1973 shovelhead FXE. Pretty much almost about 95% converted to an FLH, but this bike started out originally as an FXE, and the only thing I'm lacking from finishing off it to an FLH is get rid of this Dyna fender, well, Dyna-ish bobtail fender for the actual hinge fender. I've been looking for a hinge fender, and I found one years ago, but it was before I even had this motorcycle. This is my everyday driver. It's a I only own antique motorcycles. So that's a 1999 FLH TPI. For anybody that don't know, that means a police bike. This originally was a police bike, but obviously it didn't have these bags, and didn't have painted head head covers, and didn't have painted primary cover. But that's my everyday driver anyway. And this is my very first Harley. I still have it, 1990 Sportster. It's got the Buell motor in it. This thing's a little rocket, actually. It's 90 horsepower to the rear wheel. My wife rides it. It's got the fat bob tanks, dash kit. Nice little bike. I mean, man, I've had that bike for got to be 30 plus. 30 plus years. I'm in a car trailer. This isn't really a garage. But anyway, this is my 1973 shovelhead. To me, it looks just as nice as my 1990. My 1999 right here. If not nicer. I mean, it's as old as I am. This is actually a January bike built. My birthday's in January. I'm also a 1973 baby. But it's just as nice on both sides. But anyway, we'll stop talking. And obviously, you see, I already took the button controls off this side. I already started tearing some of it down. And then I said, maybe I should shoot a video. And that's what I decided to do, because I told my friend Evie that I would probably do that. So anyway, there you go. Right now, I've got all my tools already out too. So anyway, I got the throttle loosened up so I can drop the throttle. I'm gonna lay that right there. I ain't gonna go nowhere. I think I want to be able to see what I'm recording. So bear with me. I'm not professional. So I got this one dropped, and obviously the clutch cable's down there on the floor. So now I gotta take the rest of these screws out of this control, and I might be able to just get away, honestly, I might be able to just go slide these right off too. Once I might be able to keep that right together. It's kind of holding off cutting these zip ties off. Sometimes it's nice to have something to be able to sit there and hold it for you. Oh, neighbor's got his car out. Get over here, bub. Oh no, it's a neighbor in his dump truck. Slide that puppy right off altogether. Nice. Nice. No, that wasn't very nice. Alright, there we go. Now, we'll go ahead and cut this wire ties off. Let that just dangle, fan dangle right there. She'll do the fandangle. Get rid of those cable ties. I'm hoping this little trick here, I learned back when I used to ride dirt bikes when I was a kid, on how to get these grips off without cutting them. We'll see if it works. I haven't actually tried it on a Harley. But you gotta get your nozzle stuck into where the grip is, between the bar and inside the grip. Yeah, it's not gonna work with these grips, huh? I want it to though. Ha! Jeez, well that's not gonna work. I guess we're going to have to struggle with it for a little bit. I was really hoping that was going to work. I don't want to cut them. I got sports stick grips. But they're about a ½ inch shorter than these ones. Maybe if I can just get the glue to release. Whatever they use, it works. I like these grips too. These are just factory grips. I had the same ones on my Sportster, and I changed them because I didn't like them, because I didn't think they was cool enough looking. You know, they were just the stock grips. And after I changed them, honestly, I was like, man, that was the stupidest thing I ever did, because they were wicked comfortable. My hands don't fall asleep. You know. Oh, here we go. I guess just best to do the heave-ho G.I. Joe. Alright, I guess I'll mess with that after. Well, there you go. Now it's just pull the triple tree apart. There we go. I got this bike. I'll tell you the story how I got this bike. I got looking on, put it this way, I had $5 grand to burn on something, on some sort of toy, and I got it in my head I was going to buy a 1983 Camaro, and drove all the way to Massachusetts to look at it, and when we got there, it was the biggest piece of shit I have ever seen. I mean, literally. It was such a waste of fucking time. But before that, I had also been scoping out this Corvette this guy wanted, but he wanted like $7,500 for it. But he said he'd be willing to take trades and this and that, and so anyway, so when that Camaro fell through on the way back, because we drove all the way to fucking Massachusetts to go look at that car. and it was supposed to be all that in a bag of chips, and it was not even a bag. There was no chips, there was no bag. It was just junk. It was garbage. So anyway, my buddy goes, well, why don't you, look through that through your Uncle Henry's there and see if you can find something else for us to go look at on the way back home. Because we literally you guys don't know how far away I live. Well, it was like a 3-hour drive one way to go see that car. So we get to Kittery, Maine, and he's putting gas in, and I fucking pull up and I see that fucking, and maybe it was $6,500. It might have been 65 or $7,000. I guess the guy wanted for that Corvette. And I happened to call that guy up. And I said, look, I just went and looked at another car, and I'm, pretty close to, I think I'm within an hour's distance from where you are. I said, would you be into taking, $5,000 for that Corvette? And the guy goes, that's funny. He goes, because, that's exactly the amount of money I need today to go get this other car I want. He says, he goes, so yeah, I will take $5,000 for it. So I was pumped. I was like, freaking right, that's awesome. I'm actually still gonna make it home with a vehicle. My wife's expecting some black Camaro. So anyway, we went and looked at the Corvette, and the Corvette was nice. Fucking beautiful, and yeah, I bought it. My buddy, the guy that actually we took his truck and trailer, told me that literally, he goes, if you hadn't bought that car, he goes, I was gonna buy it, and he didn't even plan on buying anything. It was that nice. Well, some of you, anybody that's on my Facebook, you guys have seen pictures of it. Anyway, but it was a beautiful car. And me and the wife, we drove it around for a year. I put a shit ton of miles on it. We put like 25,000 miles on it in a summer. And then I got to the point and I was like, man, I started, it's all computerized. I'm not a computer kind of guy and all that. And I was just like, here we go, bars off. It wasn't for me, I felt fucking weird too driving the damn thing. And because I felt like I should be in like white tennis shorts and tennis shoes and like, those white button-up shirts. And I felt weird too. I felt like any time I was in that car that people actually looked at me weird. Like, what in the hell is this guy doing in that car? I got tattoos and all that. It was a 1990 Corvette, by the way. I didn't tell you guys that. So anyway, I got it and decided it wasn't for me. I want something different. So I came across this bike, but I had been watching this bike and seen this bike for sale for, honestly, probably, got like the powder off it. They pack these in powder. These are the bars I'm putting on it. Yep, I didn't go chrome, I went black. I'm odd. I like what I like. So, came across this and the guy said, hey, he wanted 75. That's what it was. This was $7,500. He wanted $7,500 for this, or he was willing to take something in trade, but it had to be, something he was into. I think that's it. Oh yeah. At first, I didn't know if it felt right. I got to figure out. I'm just gonna set these on here loose at first, just to see. Because actually, I got to look at that too. Even them up in the center here. And look, right center to center of the bolt holes. So pretty much I can tell that they're centered up right there. There's no having to measure it or anything. That's awesome. Jesus Christ, these screws screw down through the fucking tops. It feels like it. It feels like the damn thing's screwed down through the top plate. So anyway, that's how I got this bike. The guy said he, you know, I told him, why don't you come to my place and look at the car, because it was winter time. You know, what in the fudge? Why does it feel like those bolts don't go back in there? They shouldn't be threaded in the top. That's just fucking weird. Unless these bolts are different. Fucking, oh, they're the same size. What the fuck is going on here? It's like they're threaded in through the tops. I've seen nothing like it. There we go. There we go. Now it's going down in. I guess you just got to get them started. That was weird though, because normally the bolts just fall through the fucking top plate. You know, that one actually felt like it was fucking needing to be. Just want to get these so there's some tautness on it. Oh, look at that. Feels like you gotta get them started screwing down through the top piece. That's just weird. And then all of a sudden it goes easy. Okay. Weird. Weird. So anyway, like I said, so I traded that Corvette for this bike even. He came and looked at my Corvette, and I went and looked at this, and my buddy was a little skeptical because me and him have gone and, you know, I got another bike, one other Harley that I've owned that isn't here. I sold it to my son thinking my son was going to keep it forever. It's also been on my, I have that Corvette and there we go, see the difference in those bars? I like the black. I think the black and chrome as opposed to the chrome ones looks killer. I think it looks better. So anyway, that's the story behind how I got this bike. And then I rode it, I think I rode it 3 times. And then I was just going to go around the block and come home, and my oil pump went out. Fucking just down the road here. And so I shut it off, brought it right home. I got it home, and it sat here for 5 years. 5 years it took me before my buddy would help me change out the oil pump. And then last year we finally changed out the oil pump, and I got to ride it last year, and I got to ride it one time, and the back brake seized up on me, and it seized up on me so bad that literally it caught fire, because I was trying to just get to a spot I could pull over, and it got hot. And I was yelling to my buddy, hey, stop, you know, stop, fucking, my brake's sticking. Ooh, there we go. I just want to see. This is, I'm going to be able to see where fucking I want to ride. How I want to ride. And I think I want to ride with them like that right there. This is the big one, right? One more test. Yep. Yeah, that's where I want them. That's where I want them. And they sent it up. Because I sent it up the fucking, the nylon. I guess that's what you call it. That's on the bar. So it don't slip. And those were right dead center. I put the nylon right dead center of both these two top posts. So there's no getting it any better than that. But some of my shit's not gonna work. And I knew it weren't gonna. I mean, you know, my throttle cable's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna need to do something about. I'm gonna have to get a new throttle cable, longer one. I think the clutch will be fine. We'll find out here in a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm starting to get excited now that I see the bars on. But anyway, so I got to ride it one time this year, and then the back brake fucking seized up on me, and it's sat all this year because I didn't really have the gumption and feel like putting the $150 back into it because I melted the pistons on my PM brakes, and so I need new pistons, which are like not bad. They're $15 a piece, but it's got 4 of them, and I need the new brake line because that caught fire. I didn't do any damage to the bike, which is incredible and very fortunate. Melted my bag a little bit, but it's cheesy ass plastic, so it ended up just molding itself back up. This one don't seem to be going in right. Probably because I pitched it with this one. It is a little nicer. I could have gone post to post a little easier if I had somebody here helping hold stuff. Oh, is it going in? Yeah, it is now. It's going in now. It wasn't before though. I could tell. Now it's going in. Because I had that one sucked up. But that's cool. I can at least put my throttle up there for now. My front brake line's going to be too short too. So, but you got to get the bars on in order to be able to figure out what length cables, extra length cables you're going to need. And it's nice to be able to just measure off from the cables you got what you need to add and length. And you know what? I think I do have this size in a socket. Let's see. Pretty sure. Could be wrong though. No, that's small. Pretty sure that's small. I got big ones, but I don't have. I don't think any of these fit. We'll try it though. Just be a little quicker. Hey, look at that. That one fits. Oh, yeah. Of course it does. It goes into a friggin' socket. It goes into a socket. So, have to go old fashioned. Turn it, turn it, turn it. And if I had not went and stopped and looked for that pod, I'd already be done. Get this one tightened down to where it's snug again, and then we'll go around and make sure they're all good. See, I got a black bite, I got a white bite. That one's black with flames. I had a red bite. My soft tail, I used to have a 1992 soft tail with an S&S big bore kit in it. 96-inch big bore kit. And she was about probably just the side of 110 horsepower. It was a beast, but it killed me to ride it. You know, it was fine when I was younger, because I owned that bike for Christ. I had that for 14 years. I rode that for 14 years. Wife got her motorcycle license, so she rode my old Sportster. You know. Oh shit! Oh, that's right. That's just sitting here. I don't think it's gonna reach anyway. Honestly, no way. That's how far away that is from being right. Christ, I need what? That plus some. So that can't be put back on. Let's fucking see how this is gonna work out. This we can put back on for now. I'll put the glue to her after. Get it on where it's supposed to be, and then I know at least where this plate's supposed to be. Let me get the 4 screws. They're over here. I got the bit of it. Oh, we need to tilt you guys up some. There we go. I got the other wrench here. I know I kind of screwed the pooch before, because I started doing this stuff early before anybody. See, I'm pretty sure I could probably get away with just running my clutch cable like that. You know, I guarantee I swing it out of there over the other way, I think it will go right down under the tank. I think I got all kinds on the clutch. I think I'm good on the clutch. And I knew I was going to have plenty of cable room. So, and I got these bars knowled, and I didn't even need them knowled, because I didn't realize these older switch houses have like a built-in, I don't know if you call it an offset or what you call it, but it's like a channel cut out of the actual switch housing that where the cable, where the wiring cables, you know, there's a channel cut out where the wire cables run, so they don't get pinched on the bars is what I'm trying to get at. I know, sorry. I'm not good at this motorcycle editing, or not editing, but I pretty much do most to 90% of all the work on my bikes. Me and a friend of mine, more my friend than me. I can change out my clutch, and I can change out, you know, stator, rectifier, all that shit. I've done it on my Sportster. I've done it on my Electroglide. I've done it on this. That was one of the first things I did, was update the charging system on this. Brought it up to a 32 amp. Yeah. Let me get this screw started. It didn't want to go. Must have had shit twisted. You gotta go around evenly. So you want the cover to squish the handlebars evenly. You don't want it squeezing somewhere else more than someplace else. And there we go. There's that one. Man, I'm freaking tempted to get the brake fluid out of that reservoir over there and put that control up there anyway. And just because I gotta bleed those, I gotta bleed the front brakes anyway. I don't. It's double caliped fucking front end, and it doesn't seem to really want to stop. And it's kind of surprising because being, double roaded, double caliped, this thing should be able to stop on a dime in the front, but it doesn't seem like it does. It seems and because I rode this without a back brake, and I'm 90% of 90% of the time it's me. I'll get some cable ties for them. The way I ride, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm really pumped about how these wires are fucking coming together, honestly. I know, my other bike, all the wires are wired in the handlebars, and I do like that look, myself. But it's a pain in the ass if you have any issues. Oh, I like it. I'm getting excited. But probably won't be till next spring before I'll get a chance to actually ride it. We'll see. See what happens. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna figure out a way. Put this. This is running. I always run synthetic brake fluid. So don't anybody cringe if I get some brake fluid on anything here. Because I think I'm just going to do that. I think I'm just going to break that fitting free. And then I'm going to dump out the reservoir, and I'm going to get all that shit mounted up, and I'll just leave that line. I'll bag it. Probably put a plastic baggie over it. Maybe I ought to do that now. I'll go do that. I'll go get a plastic baggie. I'll be right back. Alright, it's a bit overkill, but it'll work. Alright, let's see what we need here. Is it metric? That tools on. I think it looks like it's 10 millimeter, but it could be 3/8. Find out. Okay, I do have a couple of zip ties. Actually, is it this or is it this one? It might be 9. Maybe a 9mm. Oh. Nope, it's not a 9. Maybe it is this 3/8, because that not that. Yeah, it is. It's a 3/8. Oh, I think I'm tightening it. You dumbass. Tightening it. I'm a carpenter by trade. I'm not a motorcycle mechanic. I'm not a mechanic of any sort. So you can save your say I can't believe a mechanic would do this. Well, I'm not a mechanic, so I can do whatever I want. Look at that. You managed to get that off without even losing any fluid. Geez, you know what? I almost think that I got I think I might have a rubber. One of them rubber stoppers. I could stick right over the end of that. What is that? Yeah, my dog. You hear my dog? There we go, right there. Look, I think this fucking rubber stopper might be perfect for that fucking line. Look. Look at that. Damn straight. I just capped that line off with a rubber stopper. Actually, it came off a gas tank. One of my buddy's gas tanks, the lines, even though they're empty, I don't understand it, but whatever. When the tanks come, the lines have the gas lines in the bottom have these caps on them. So cool. And I'm pretty sure this won't leak either, as long as I don't push the friggin' button. Oh, yeah, it will. Okay. Let me go get something to drain that in. I'd have the radio going, but you know how YouTube is and the copyright and everything. Even music that you got playing on your own fucking own radio that you paid for, that you're paying for the power that's playing the radio. The radio's paid for the rights. I don't know why I need to pay for them too. You know what? Let's just do this, because that box is like useless. But it'd be good for doing this. I guess I could just pump it out, can't I? I think that's it. Doesn't hold much. You'd be surprised. And actually, you know what? Why don't I fucking figure out some sort of baggy system for this? I'll fucking find something. I'll find something. I will. Because that's what we do here. We find stuff. Most of the time a week later. Yes, I'm in a car trailer. I bought this car trailer just for this reason. Gives me a place I can work on my bikes. My buddy's got my motorcycle lift. It's just one of those jack lifts. It's nothing special. It ain't one of those platform jacks. I need something plastic. I need a piece of plastic. That's got bulbs in it. I can put those in the can, can't I? Or are these full? I bet this thing's fucking full. Yeah, it's full. Dash bulbs for my 99. I just need a... Oh, we got dog bone mounts. I don't need that though. I don't need fucking The old dog bones. Dog bones for your exhaust. I thought I was going to have to modify an exhaust for my shovel head. And we was going to cut these to make them work in my shovel head, but we didn't end up needing to. But they ended up bolting right up to the rear support bracket. I just put the bolts in them so that way they stay together. But I don't even need these now, so I guess it's not really a big deal. You know what will end up happening? I'll end up using those. I'll probably take them apart and I'll end up using the nuts for something. Because that's what happens around here. Fucking a lot of shit fucking that just laying around. Oh, look. You bitch. I just need to get this fucking sealed up so I can pull the top cover off. We'll do it that way. We'll do it just like this. Oh no, because we gotta have that open. Oh, that don't work. I need something decent. I need something decent. See, there's fucking shit in there. I don't have a good catch tray. Get this big old thing. Maybe it'll work. But it's just kind of fucking huge, you know? It's fucking overkill. But I guess fucking it's not, because I can take the cover off right over the top of it. So, because we'll dump the fluid right out of this reservoir so that way it's not leaking all over everywhere. And this will be the fastest way to fucking empty it. Fuck pumping it through. Oh, these, I don't really fucking like these. These diaphragms, ugh, they're so chintzy, you know. And you gotta use them because otherwise you fucking the reservoir leaks. But yeah, actually, it probably worked out good being able to do it like this, because I'm able to get it out of both of them. Actually, now that I've done that, I'm gonna get some paper towels and I'm gonna clean that reservoir right out. And then it won't have anything to leak. And I can get these installed and have all my controls up and get a feel of what it's gonna feel like when I actually do. Well, there's some shit in there. There's some shit in there. Right there in the corner. Probably from the fucking old fucking the reservoir top, that fucking seal. Last one fucking disintegrated on me. Because I don't know what the hell what it's made with, but I should know what I'm talking about. But it's, I don't know, it's weird. And they break down. You know, they get old. Yeah, those are old nasty. Nasty seal. They're cheap at least. Probably should buy fucking 8 of them. Just have them around. Because the last one, like I said, like completely just disintegrated. It like turned to gel. Like grossness. It was grossness. Not gross enough, but grossness. Okay. Alright. Anybody else use Windex in window? I like this stuff here. I ain't sponsored, obviously. I'm too little. I like this stuff right here. It doesn't take, it's ammonia free, so it doesn't take any wax off. Fucking, I don't like wipe my bike down with it, but I do some touch-ups here and there with it. You know, but I use it on my hands, clean my hands back up. So we'll put this up. You guys see my dog? See my dog right there? Hi, Diablo. Hi, bud. Hey, don't ignore me. He's mad because Dad's not paying attention to him. He gets like that. Wife does too. But wife will get over it. Dog won't. That fucking thing is still leaking. I don't know how it could. Pretty sure I pumped all the shit out of it. I'm pretty sure. Put this fucking seal back on. Get this top back on. And get the screws back in. Oh, I'm really excited. I was thinking I wasn't even going to be able to put my controls on. Stays home. He don't even go out there when the neighbor goes by. He could care less about him. Alright, here we go. Oh, nice. But I got to slide the throttle on in order to see how far in these are going to be, and they're going to be right there. Let's make sure we got these. Oh, right there. Just enough to hold it. Make sure those, maybe down a little bit. Maybe down a little bit. Oh, I gotta go get my other bolts. Get my other bolts. There they are. Oh, I put those ones back. Alright. Starting to look like something. Boy, this is going to be nice. The other bars just were so uncomfortable. It not only, I mean, they were more nostalgic. I mean, for sure, you know. And I do have two different sets of bars. I'll show you them right now. I won't even worry about getting this tightened up first. But these are the two bars I had to choose from. These are the ones I took off. You know, these are the ones I took off, and oh, just it's like bicycle. It fucking, you know what I mean? Feels like a fucking, I should be riding a bicycle. And my my hands down here sucked. You know what I mean? It sucked. You know, riding like this. You know, I don't know. Plus, I'm used to my 14-inch 8-hangers on my other one. Because I got these ones too. Oh, I'll have to pick. I forgot why I tied these to the. But I got these ones too, and they're basically the same thing as those ones. They're just same thing as those other ones. They're just not as wide. And these are just I couldn't ride with those. You know. And this is going to be so much nicer. So much nicer to me. And I know there are going to be guys out there go, oh, fuck those bars. Well, I tell you what, I put 600 miles on in a day sometimes. Not ever on this bike yet. But this 99, I've only owned this 99 for 6 fucking years, and I got 120 fucking thousand miles on it that I put on it. You know, 1,500 miles in fucking 3 days. You know, and we weren't even going anywhere special. I was just riding. You know, and that's not even leaving Maine. I put all these miles on here in Maine. I go to New Hampshire, you know, we call that the big loop. You know, ride from my house to New Hampshire, you know, and back home. Go up 302. Come back through Farmington. I don't remember what route that is. 25. It's probably not 25, so don't quote me on 25, but I don't know routes. I can't fucking remember anything like that. I know landmarks. You know, you give me something, you say, oh, you know where that fucking, not so much Dunkin' Donuts or something like that, but look at that. You'll be able to stuff a whole bunch more wire back down in there. Love it. Pull too much out. But obviously, I'd say this bike had this kind of bars on it before, because there's like, I could even go out, pull out probably another 6-8 inches of wire out of that housing. So I'd say that this bike probably originally had some big bars on it, especially with the way the clutch cable is too. I mean, that clutch cable is huge for them, for that other, you know, the other setup. All right. Get these tightened up. We're gonna have to lose those mirrors. Maybe I'll just, I like my mirrors on bars like this. I like them underneath, because I don't like them up like that. They look like fucking bugs. They remind me of bug antennas. And once you look at it that way, you'll never look at them a different way either. Because I had a buddy of mine, I never thought of it. And then all of a sudden my buddy, because he had just a little round one underneath his bars. And he goes, yeah, and I go, Jesus, you really like fucking, you know, just that single mirror? And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, I'd much rather have my mirrors than those bug antenna things. And then I started looking and I go, Jesus Christ, he's right. They do look like fucking bug antennas. So I stopped fucking, I don't really like my mirrors there. That's why I like my fucking Electric Glide, because it's got the fucking mirrors on the fairing. You know what I mean? They're not on the bars. But, and I don't know, I might just go one mirror too. I don't need 2 mirrors. I rode for years with only one. So, oh, my tools are out on my other bike. I forgot about that. Well, I want to get stuff picked up a little bit before I go and sit down on it. Let's see how it feels. I think it's gonna feel just right. Oh, we gotta get these this wire situated here. Never have enough zip ties. Zip ties and duct tape make the world go round. To me, anyway. Do it kind of the way I did it on that side, so that way it matches. Somewhat. I don't need to be perfect. Yeah, I say that's about about close. That's about gross enough. Gross enough. Look at these tags cut. Yeah, maybe we'll put just one more. Where is that? Right here? That's where it looks like it is, right here. Yeah, just before the bend. Right there. You know, if anybody wanting to know what else I do, I have snakes. Lots of them. I've got, well, I got 47 in my care right now, but I have 6 that I just sold. So, I got what? 41? I own 41 snakes. Like my snakes. I didn't always. I was scared to death of them. So anybody out there screaming at the camera going, ah, man, I hate fucking snakes. So you know what? It's probably not that you hate them. I know exactly what how you feel for the ones that, you know, because I just thought that they bitey, mean, nasty. I haven't been bit. I only been bit by baby ball pythons, and I have 5 boa constrictors, and I've had them for over, how long have I had my boa constrictors? Maybe 6 years. 6 years this, 6 years next September. And I don't get bit. No, I respect them. They respect me. I hold them all the time. You know, because they're that chill. You know, but I was scared to death of them. So I didn't like them because I was scared of them. Because we see how they're portrayed on TV and just assume that's how they actually act, when that honestly it's about the farthest thing from the fucking truth that you'll ever find. Most snakes don't give 2 shits about you. They just want to go on their daily lives, and as long as you treat them with respect, they'll do the same to you. I just want to get this tightened up so that way I don't lose anything. The throttle cable housing. But yeah, I was gonna wait for my buddy to do all this, but as opposed to having it sitting in his house, you know, waiting for me to parts to come in and all that, I said, fuck, I might as well do it here. Because we was gonna go out there, put the bars on, so that way we could measure up for cables, you know, cables that I might possibly need. And I said, fuck that. There ain't no reason to fucking go out to his house and, you know, have my bike there. It might be fucking spring before I get fucking all the fucking parts together. So I don't want my bike sitting there in his fucking garage all winter, possibly. And then it would anyway, because if once fucking snow hits the ground, I don't want to ride this. Obviously I don't ride it there we go. See, yeah, I'm telling you, she's to me, this is a fucking cherry bike, considering she's a 1973. You know, doesn't leak a drop of oil. No shit, doesn't leak a drop of oil. It ain't your normal shovel head. You know, kick start and electric start. It's got S&S carb. Drag pipes, obviously. You know, Ford controls. You know, old style Ford controls. You know, and for idiots out there, fucking, you know, anybody that don't, this is normal. On your shovels and your old fucking bikes, they've got some slop and stuff. You know, but They're not garbage. They just, you know, it's an old bike. It's got some, they're going to have some slop here and there. But I love those Ford controls. I wouldn't have a bike without Ford control. But time to sit on it and see how I like it. Oh, fuck yeah. Yep, that's perfect right there. I don't feel too stretched out. No. That feels perfect. They're a little bit taller than my shoulders. Well, I guess it depends. Yeah, I got wheel chocks. I drive into wheel chocks with my bikes. Actually, no, they're about perfect. That's perfect. Nobody give me no shit with that. Oh, you guys want me to start it, don't you? Oh, what the hell's going on with that? Oh, something's not right. Something's not right in my throw cable, and it's not just because it's taut. She should be moving. It should be twisting, and it's not twisting, so I got something pinched. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll just take this plate right off. Won't you drop that screwdriver on my bike? I'll try not to. Oh, come on. Why won't you come out? Okay, here we go. There's that screw. We'll get this out. We'll get this cap off, and then we'll do it the right way. See why she's binding. Figure out why it's binding, and it's because it came off the. It's because the piece came out of the holder. Came out of the throttle. Oh, come on. There we go. We gotta go like this. There's a little keeper there. It's gonna be in. There we go. Oh, that's why, because fucking thing wants to keep fucking turning. There we go. We got her now, people. We got her now. This way. This way. I'll just finger tighten it. Just get them started, actually. Just get the 2 screws started, and then it should be golden. Sure she turns. Yeah, she turns. There's a piece of. Yep, she's still turning. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'll start her up if I can get this throttle working. I don't need no brakes for just listening to idle. Honestly, I haven't started it in a while. Actually, it's probably been since the beginning of the summer. Honestly. Oh yeah, there we go. She's rice as rain. She's rice as rain. Okay. Here we go. We'll give her the old giddy up. Oh, this fucking camera. Ass on. Neutral. Been months, honestly, people. Big stop button's right here in the center console. It's not up here on like it should be. I had that off. Okay. I'll kickstart it someday for you guys. I'll do a cold start kick. This thing doesn't kick fucking... This thing actually starts right up good, actually. Alright, couple pumps of the throttle. I got the new style ignition on it. New updated speedometer, electronic speedometer, built-in RPM gauge. Ignition. Here we go. Gotta get some gas in her. There you go. That's what dreams are made of. That noise. Boy, fucking I want a rider so bad now. Now I just want a rider. What do you guys think of my black handlebars with everything else being chrome on this bike? My buddy, the one he's got. Did I tell you? The friend that I keep talking about, he has actually 2 shovel heads. And he's also got a brand new fucking 2 years ago 114 Street Glide. I'm rocking the old 95-inch fucking. But she keeps up with it, no problem. Honestly. Don't let this old girl fucking fool you. This fucking girl shits and gets, man. She got a fucking cam and a decompression valves fucking in the heads. Fucking manual. I have to fucking push them. But this old girl was shit and get. Got the old fucking aquatic fucking satellite radio. Fucking, she's a good beast. But this, man, this is it. This is what dreams are made of. So let me know what you guys think of these black handlebars. Should have said that earlier, because now nobody will watch this far. No, you know, nobody's probably even fucking still watching now. They probably didn't even fucking hear it. I'll probably have to put that in the thumbnail. Hey, make sure you watch till you actually hear her fire up. But let me know what you think of those black handlebars. And let me know. Now that I've said, look at those bug antennas. Now tell me that every time that you see a motorcycle and you see their mirrors, I understand we need them. I'm not saying we don't, get rid of them. But tell me they don't actually look like bug fucking antennas. They do to me. But there she is. Thanks for watching. Cheers.